Well guys, I've been fighting two 6415s all morning. The one over there had so many electrical problems. So, okay, this one here seized the water pump up and then broke the belt. So he's coming with a water pump right now. So a little story time about the other one. So, let me move all the pump cans and shit. Okay, let me put things back together here. Let's see, what do I need to do here? I need to put the ECU controller back in it. So, that one over there, those have an electronics relay. Basically powers up your controllers and everything, anything electronic. What was going on is when I cycled the key, this relay is the electronics relay, and it was latching and I was getting signal power and battery power. And you got to check this diode too, pin 85 and 86. It'll have power on one side and a ground on the other in the fuse panel, but take your ohm meter and put it on diode check and go between the two blades on the diode. You'll have continuity one way and no continuity the other way. That'll tell you whether your diode's good. If you got continuity both ways, it's junk. Anyway, I finally rigged up some wires. I couldn't get back in here to test this, and I put my relay out here with some pigtail on it to where I could plug it into the fuse panel. And I noticed that it was latching when I turned the key on, but I wouldn't have any power. Well, I finally stuck it up here on the battery terminal with the pigtail on it with my power probe, and as soon as I turned the key on, the battery power went away. It wasn't carrying the load. So I went over to fuse F104, got in the wiring schematic, pulled the fuse out, and the fuse, with it out of the socket, had almost 100 ohms of resistance across it. I put a new fuse, everything latched, the dash and everything came back on. And then I couldn't get it to start. Then I noticed that the electric fuel pump was not kicking on when I turned the key on. And then this relay over here was bad. So I had another relay in my truck, put it in there, and the fuel pump kicked on. Still wouldn't start. Wouldn't even smoke, nothing. Then I went to plug into it. No communication. No power going to, it had a ground, but no power, no 12 volt battery power going to the data link connector. Okay, so then I went over, and which one of those, oh, these guys, that tractor was the same way. This is the power outlet socket. It powers up multiple things. Well, it powers up your data link connector. They had this relay out on both tractors. I took the lighting relay out and put in this one to power that up. So I don't know why you do that, but so anyways, it still wouldn't start. So I came over to this tractor, grabbed the ECU controller, stuck it in there. Still wouldn't start. Knew that wasn't a problem. Put the original one back in. So then I went to the crankshaft position sensor. So I put it in that tractor, and right away it started acting like it wanted to start. It took a little while, but I finally got it to fire up. So I'm kind of curious. Stick this one out of that other tractor back in here. Some of these things you go, I can't explain what happened. I just know that thing had a lot of problems, but I got everything working on it. The dash lights up now. I don't know if I want to thread that. I mean, it's pretty much in its home position. Let's just see before I tighten that up. Let's just see. It won't hurt to just bump the starter and start it. I don't know why that other one would not start with that crankshaft position sensor in there. Would not start with it in there. Couldn't even get it to smoke, nothing. I wonder if the connection was bad on the wires, and that's what was my problem, I wonder. Pull the water pump out of this one. Okay, the old bearing went out on this one. What are we doing here? Get on in there now, like I said. Okay, there should be. I got a couple swathers that are broke down. I gotta get my ass to. There it is. Alright, we're gonna lose some water out of here. I think we need to take this one loose right here. That'll give me a little bit of, ah shoot, you gotta find that spacer. Very impotent. Keep track of that. Okay. I think my water pump's coming here right now, actually. Yeah, here he comes. But you can see here what happens to these things. Yeah, she's not in too good a condition. Plastic piece of shit impeller on it. I asked that girl over there, is the gasket in the box for the water pump? Oh yeah, it's in there. no goddamn gasket. I told her I wanted the gasket for the flange too. Didn't get that either. I guess anaerobic sealer, I guess, is gonna be our... This one's got an O-ring in it, but we'll put a little sealer on that now. That O-ring's pretty damn good still, so I'm not too worried about that. Damn it, girl, listen to me. Don't say yes and it's not there. Yes. Pre-lube these little rubber deals where that tube slides in there. It sure helps out. Take you a little bit of grease there and smear down inside that. Okay, I gotta take this fitting out, put in here. Yeah, at least the weather's finally kind of straightening out a little bit and acting like it's gonna be summertime. I mean, we were down in the 30s in the mornings. Clear up in here to probably out a week ago. It's unheard of, you know. I do remember when I was a kid, though. I remember cutting hay for my grandpa. I was in an old New Holland 1112 swather, and I remember it rain or snowing on me on the 4th of July. Second cutting. I remember that. So we need to go back around this way and then tighten the jam nut like so. And then I guess I'll get me some anaerobic sealer. Means I don't have a damn gasket like I requested. Some guy got on the comment section when I was bitching about the machine shop the other day, and I don't know if he erased his own comment or YouTube erased it or what, but I couldn't even reply back to him because YouTube won't let me reply to negative comments anymore. Anyways, he told me I was an insufferable prick. I was an insufferable prick, and he could see why I was on my own. I thought that was kind of comical, to be completely honest with you. I thought it was actually kind of cool, you know? I have earned it too, buddy. What do you think of that? I've earned every bit of it in this being a prick. Don't forget it either. Maybe if you worked as hard as I did, you could be a prick just like me. My wife tells me that all the time. She says, I sure love you, but you're an asshole. Uh-huh, I know. Thank you. I resemble that remark. I found that people, especially Americans, the biggest thing that you can ever do to get an American upset at you is tell them the truth. If you tell them the truth, you're in trouble. You gotta lie to Americans. If you lie to them, they'll be happy. Trying to get kind of the pattern here. Kind of goes way up there, doesn't it? Guess we better smear a bunch of this shit on there. It's just kind of weird how it. So, how much cleanup needs to be done here? This backing plate is siliconed on there, so we'll leave it alone. Little scraper maybe? And the slower hose needs to be kind of get her out of the way there. What I do is get it in here first, if I can. That way I don't wipe a bunch of my sealant off. My back's cramping up on me, pushing on it. Daddy, my hat blew off. I hope your damn head was in it. I had to watch an old movie last night to put myself in a better mood. Watched old Smokey and the Bandit with old Jackie Gleason in it and Burt Reynolds. You know, I can't watch anything newer. I've shit-canned Netflix. I've shit-canned Amazon. I am not participating in any of their bullshit anymore. Start trying to just sit down and relax and enjoy yourself for an evening, and it's nothing but just propaganda. I mean, they're coming at you at every damn angle. Every angle they're coming at you. Endless waves and streams of propaganda. Communism. Good old Karl Marx, you know what his original name was? Mordecai Levy. His father's father was a rabbi. That's who Karl Marx is. Or was, I should say. Where'd my socket go? Okay, I am in the process of pulling the fan loose. did it go? Huh. Well, that's very interesting. Where, oh, where could that have gone? Well, that's not cool. Tractor ate my socket. Oh, there it is. Kind of hard to hear anything hit the ground in the sand. He's usually on the shop floor. You can hear, well, not really in my shop because it's asphalt. You can't hear him hit the ground there either. Did you get out of there? They're full of dirt. Go around, I gotta put a bearing and a conditioner on one swather, and another one's got some O-ring on the valve body or something that blew on it. I got this kid's pickup. One of my ranch customer's kid bought a 6-liter, and it's got a high pressure oil leak, and I was checking it all out, and I was air checking it, and I had found I wonder if I can get enough now. Let's see. Okay, I got a gap in there now. I'm gonna leave that one bolt in there. There's my idea anyway. John Deere and their goofy fans. Go through all this bullshit and the belt will be the wrong size. Oh, Warren, quit being so pessimistic. Be more optimistic, Warren. No, it's just usually the way it goes. Hung up on all the studs on the fan hub now. Good grief. Fan all buttoned back up is put the pulley on the water pump here. nice when the water pump turns. Very helpful. Okay. I'll tighten them up if I can get the belt on it. I don't even know if the belt's going to go on it yet. There was two options, one with a cab and one without a cab, so kind of looks like this might be the right one. Good job, Wanda. Okay, so let's put it on. There's a little cap. Ratchet here. So what I need to do is get it on the tensioner first, I believe. That's the wrong way. Darn it. Flex-headed ratchets are nice for certain things, but a lot of things are not very good for. They're more trouble than they're worth. Why are we not gaining anything? I find this very odd that I'm not getting any closer to where I need to be here. Let's get rid of the flex-headed ratchet. I've had about all I can take of that. Okay, so I got the belt on there and everything buttoned up. Check for leaks, good to go. After many cuss words, we got it. Well, another service call. I actually started on this one yesterday, but need more parts. This bolt, look how worn out. Look how worn out it is. I got a new one of those. And the spiral snap ring goes in here. I had to take the torch because it just let it go too far, and couldn't get the spiral snap ring out of it yesterday because it had actually got into the snap ring and kind of embedded it in there to where you couldn't get it out. And I ended up with the torch just cutting on it till I finally got it out of there. So come on, I think I need a screwdriver or something, huh? I wanted to change this and put the shield's gone. I wanted to put that on while I was here, but they didn't have one. They had one for the right side, but not for the left side. And I guess we're just gonna have to just go with it for now. I mean, I can't wait another day. We gotta keep these swathers running. I'll have to pop this back off and put the shield on there. I gotta love these spiral snap rings. Oh, come on. Make sure it's in there good. All right. We'll double check on the bench in there. I didn't see that shield. Sure would be nice to change that son of a bitch while we're here. I didn't see it. I got all the parts here for the big baler. Parts of the rake, that shield now. Nope. Duke, what's up, bud? You thirsty or something? Let me get this swather going. I'll get you something to drink, okay, bud? Okay, so we're just gonna have to go together with it. That's all we can do right now. So go in here. What the hell's going on now? What's going on? So now we got to get this bolt in here. So what did I do with that bolt? Bar. Still gotta go back. Really close. Bastard. Miserable prick. Miserable prick. Finally, all right. The nut on afterwards. Need to adjust all this stuff and set the. Make sure that the. Where did the bolt go? So before we do that, I guess we'll get this set up. Adjust all this crap. Not liking the way that's going on there. I don't know, it looks like it's cross-threading. Okay, gotta time it now. Slotted holes here, okay? It's not really doing what I want it to do, so run this till it hits, which I think it did. Yeah. Oops. Did not want to do that. Right in there. There's supposed to be a gauge here, and you go to the middle notch. With this hex, you line it up with the notch on the gauge, and the gauge is broke off. So I gotta get one of those ordered too to set them right. Put the nut on this bolt. Okay, get an 18, and we gotta set our tension on our rollers. So a battery in the seat, so the auger will stay at the. God dang it, man! Whatever it did. drove 35 miles up to the house because I was gonna go up there. I got a log truck that I went up there, and oh, the bunk pin on it, the bracket broke for the bunk pin, and welded that all up for him, and then the center tabs on the clutch brake were broke and just spinning around in the input shaft. I put a clutch brake in, and then I was gonna start rototilling the garden with my old 2020 John Deere for my wife. Then I was gonna come back down here Sunday and work all day because I'm so damn far behind. But sure as hell I got done with that log truck. You know, these guys were whining about the tongue was broke on that scraper, and I went and rebuilt the whole tongue on it, the hitch on it, over a week ago, and they still haven't drug the road with it. Golly, man, it's bad. And anyway, as soon as I got done with that truck, these guys texted me with a picture on one of the W235 swathers with some emissions code. Go plug into this thing, see what's wrong with this piece of shit. Okay, you gotta pull the cup holder out on these to get to the data link connector. Get all the cables and all the horse shit here ready. These swathers usually don't have too many emissions problems because they're running wide open all the time. They usually stay pretty clean. Cable or something there in the way. What the hell, huh? No, the world's ending. Oh, got an emissions problem. Engine emission fault. Engine limited to idle only operation within 20 minutes. Let's see what we got. ECU 524614. Yeah, I get it, man. What's up? Yeah, I sure want you to know all about that, didn't it? Hang on, I'm trying to get the passwords and all the bullshit in the computer here. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, and it won't even let you acknowledge the son of a bitch, you know? Okay, let me start up the Texa here. You know what? I'm not establishing communication yet, so I'm tired of listening to that shit. Get into the menu here and select. I don't know if this is. Oh, we'll see here with the Texa. I've plugged into Prathers before. I haven't had to plug into these. Prathers had a bad fan clutches. It was getting hot and overheating and throwing codes. Okay, let's go over to Ag Vehicles. We'll go J, John Deere, and then we'll go. I don't know if that's going to be self-propelled sprayer, swather R450, but I don't know. They don't have the W235 in here, but that's no problem. I can hook up. You know what? It's a 6.8 liter, so I'm just going to go to a 6170R because that should have the same controller. Actually, no. What are you thinking? This has to be a 6175. It's got def, so it'd be like a 6175. Well, I guess we could go 6R series. Yeah. Let's go to diesel injection. Let's go like that. Oh, and I guess we probably should turn the key on now, dummy. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah. The oceans are gonna... The ice caps are melting, and everything's supposed to be underwater 15 years ago, but that never happened either. No, it's the end of the world. Oh, city people voting for stupid shit. Come on, what are you doing here? Come on, hurry up. We got all day here. Alright, fuel pressure low, engine speed reduction, SCR operator inducement level 4 D-rate notification, SCR inlet temperature. Let's see what that says. Mechanical system does not react correctly. Count 2. Can press confirm. Let's go like that. Let's clear everything that we can clear. Come on, you son of a bitch. Alright. Looks like we have an inlet temperature sensor maybe that have taken a shit on us, huh? That's just annoying, that damn beeping bullshit. I wonder if we can... Well, let's see what it says here. Well, let's listen to this beeping. I can't shut it off, guys. Let's go find the SCR. It should be way down here. Whoa. SCR inlet temperature. I don't know why. Interesting. Why would it be throwing a code? It's 188 degrees and he just shut it off. Yeah, well, a while ago. Let's go with clear after treatment latch error codes. Okay. And it's still throwing a fault. That is really strange, actually. (524614) special instructions. I'm gonna have to look that up, I guess. Okay. Usually you can... Usually you can clear them right there, but it's not going to let me do it. I'm going to have to look the code up. Okay. Let's go... You know what? There it is right there. Alright, I hot-swatted it off my phone. And then I reset. You gotta... Hang on, this thing's a beeping piece of shit, man. It's just driving me crazy, man. Just want to go and just knock it off the... You know, one little beep is sufficient, you know. So now let's try this. Now that we have internet, that's stupid. They used to not do that to this thing, but they totally screwed the tool up when they did that. Okay. Choose one of the following options to indicate the reason for performance to perform the test. Press 1, 2, or 3. High def 1, 36, 14, 32, 16. I don't know, just press 1. There you go, whatever. Run the engine under load until the values for both knock sensors are obtained. It may take a few minutes. If possible, ask for assistance to a second part operator to drive the vehicle during the execution of this test. Okay. Not available function. For more information, send a fault notification through iSupport. Press confirm. Okay. But at least it reset it. So let's go back over to faults. It cleared them. Let's watch the live. Let's go do a regen and watch our SCR temperature and all that stuff. See what happens. Level 0. It's not even showing me anything on the SCR. So let me there's a trick to this Texa unit. Unplug it, the USB cord. And it'll keep regenning. And then you can go back in and reestablish communication and go look at the live data. I do not like that at all about this tool. I mean, it's a good tool, don't get me wrong, I like it. I'm actually a dealer for them, but there's some things they could really improve on. Like on Cummins Insight, you can sit there and watch all your SCR, everything you want to do, you know, while you're doing a regen. Not on this. See if this thing starts. We got definite. Thought there was a depth gauge right there. What is? Yeah, he's got definite. Watch the temperatures back here. The NOx sensor, heater control. For the SCR temperatures. Right now the conversion's at 67%, but that's not real. It's not really good to check your conversion when the engine is doing a regen usually. Hell did that SCR temperature go? There it is. I want to look at that. And these won't start reading right till over usually around 500-600 degrees, and then they'll start reading right. That's the outlet NOx. Figured it would start dropping down by now. Okay, well the outlet NOx sensor, where's the inlet NOx? No inlet NOx? Where the hell is it at? It's just showing me outlet there. Once this outlet gets to about 400 or 500, it should start doing something right. It's not hot enough yet. inlet temperature is reading correctly, it looks like to me. It's taking a while for the outlet to catch up. That's not too abnormal. About ready to run out of SD card. Hang on a minute. Alright, so it finally got warm enough and started reading. I don't know why they don't put it all this on here together, you know, and I gotta go down here and find the conversion. There it is. 72% sitting there at a regen. So you're dumping raw fuel in there, and you can't really measure your conversion efficiency while you're doing a regen. It again. There it is. Alright, so I canceled the regen, but I got it revved up, so I'm trying to get everything cooled down on the exhaust while I watch this NOx. I don't know if we had a wire or something. I wiggled stuff around. I climbed up there and I couldn't make it do. I don't know what the deal is, why it was showing that inlet temperature. I'll have to look that code up and see. It's probably a circuit code. But the NOx conversion is good on the outlet there. Let's go over here to the NOx conversion. It should be almost in the 90 percentile range. 95%, and it's getting better. It's got to get around, like the outlet usually runs around 650, I think, usually. 95% is pretty good. It's nice to see about 100. And down to 4 parts per million. Yeah, this one, under a load, it'll probably run around in the 600s, but sitting here with no load on it, it's... Three parts per million, that ain't too bad. Everything's cooled down. See what we do at an idle. It'll jump up a little bit and then come back down. It should. Yeah, see, we're at 0 parts per million, sitting there idling. Machine may cool down complete, may be shut down. Okay. Yeah, and the indicator on the corner post is gone for the regen, so I don't know. I guess I'll let them run it tomorrow morning and we'll see what happens.